Have you ever felt manipulated? It's a question we seldom ask ourselves, but one that holds immense relevance in our daily lives. Welcome to Psyche, where we delve into the fascinating world of psychological phenomena. Today we're peering into the shadowy realm of manipulation. Manipulation is a social influence that aims to change the behavior or perception of others through deceptive, underhanded or abusive tactics. By advancing the interests of the manipulator, often at the expense of others, it's a major element of human interaction, painting the backdrop of countless relationships and encounters. In our world, where communication is constant and pervasive, understanding manipulation is not a luxury but a necessity. In this video, we'll explore real-life case studies of manipulation, unveiling the psychological tactics employed by manipulators. More so, we'll arm you with the knowledge to protect yourself from falling prey to such tactics. Keep watching to uncover the tactics manipulators use and how to protect yourself. Manipulation can happen to anyone, anywhere. To illustrate this, let's delve into two real-life case studies demonstrating different types of manipulation. Our first case study centers on a personal relationship where gaslighting, a form of manipulation, was the primary weapon of choice. Meet Jane and John. Jane, a confident, independent woman, found herself questioning her own sanity. John, her partner, had a way of twisting reality, making Jane believe she was the one at fault for their conflicts, when in reality it was his actions causing the tension. He would deny saying hurtful things, accuse Jane of being overly sensitive, and even convince her she was misremembering events. This constant doubt and self-blame is a classic sign of gaslighting, a manipulation tactic that distorts a person's sense of reality and self-worth. Now, let's switch gears to a professional environment for our second case study. Here we have a manipulative boss, Mr. Smith, and his employee, Emily. Emily was a dedicated worker, always striving to excel. However, Mr. Smith would consistently undermine her confidence. He would belittle her accomplishments, magnify her errors, and shift blame onto her for his own mistakes. This manipulation was strategic. By eroding Emily's confidence, Mr. Smith ensured she wouldn't challenge his authority or question his decisions. In both cases, the manipulators, John and Mr. Smith, used tactics that were subtle yet highly effective. They exploited the trust and respect given to them, using it to distort reality and control their victims. These tactics, gaslighting in personal relationships and undermining in professional settings, are just a small sample of the wide range of manipulative strategies employed by individuals seeking power and control. As you can see, manipulation can be subtle, but its effects are profound. It's crucial to recognize these tactics not just for our own sake, but to protect those around us from falling prey to such harmful behavior. So what exactly are these manipulators doing? Let's delve into the psychological tactics wielded by manipulators. First off, we have gaslighting. This is a deceptive technique where the manipulator causes the victim to question their own sanity. Remember our case study of Emily? Her partner constantly denied obvious facts and made her believe she was losing her mind. That was gaslighting in action. Next, we have emotional blackmail. This is where a manipulator uses a person's feelings of guilt, fear, or obligation to control them. Consider the case of John, whose boss threatened to fire him if he didn't work overtime. His boss exploited John's fear of losing his job to manipulate him into doing more than he was obliged to. Moving on, let's talk about deception. This might seem straightforward, but it's a crucial tool in a manipulator's arsenal. They may lie, omit crucial information, or twist the truth to suit their narrative. Let's think back to the case of Lisa, who was deceived by her friend into investing in a bogus business venture. Her friend manipulated the truth to convince her it was a golden opportunity. Lastly, we have the tactic of playing the victim. This is a classic manipulation technique where the manipulator portrays themselves as the victim to gain sympathy and shift blame. Remember Sarah's case? Her roommate would always play the victim whenever confronted about her messy habits, shifting blame onto Sarah and making her feel guilty for bringing it up. These tactics are not always easy to spot, especially when you're in the thick of it. Manipulators are often skilled at blending these techniques, making their behavior seem normal or justifiable. But by breaking down these tactics, we can start to see the patterns and red flags. By understanding these tactics, you can better protect yourself from manipulation. Knowledge is power, and the more you understand about these manipulation tactics, the better equipped you'll be to identify and resist them. So stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and don't let anyone distort your reality. Now that you know their game, how can you defend yourself? It's essential to arm yourself with knowledge and strategies. One of the most effective strategies to protect yourself from manipulation is setting boundaries. It's like building a fortress around your mental state. When you have clear boundaries, you can easily identify when someone is trying to cross them. You can say, "No, this is not acceptable." And remember, it's okay to assert your rights and reject manipulative demands. Next, seeking support can be a powerful ally against manipulation. This could be a trusted friend, a family member, or a professional counselor. Having someone who can validate your feelings, offer perspective, and provide advice can be an invaluable resource in these situations. Don't isolate yourself. Manipulators thrive on isolation. Also, learning to recognize manipulation tactics is like being equipped with a psychological radar. It allows you to identify manipulation before it can take root. Remember, manipulation often starts subtly, with guilt trips, gaslighting, or playing the victim. Be alert to these signs. Lastly, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Your gut is a powerful tool in recognizing and deflecting manipulation. So arm yourself with these strategies. Build your fortress, seek your allies, sharpen your radar, and trust your instincts. Remember, you have the power to protect yourself from manipulation. Knowledge is your best defense against manipulation. So remember, understanding the tactics manipulators use not only safeguards your mental health but also promotes overall well-being. We've delved into various case studies, dissected the tactics, and explored strategies to protect ourselves. The power lies in your hands. Thanks for watching this video on Psyche. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Stay alert, stay strong and keep learning.